Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the honorable judges, teachers, parents and my fellow friends. My name is Puteri Amelia Natasha from Sekolah Kebangsaan Seri Langkap. Today, on this fine day, I would like to present a public speaking about the advantages and disadvantages of bringing handphone to school. Let's look at the pros and cons of this matter. Ladies and gentlemen, handphones and tablets are becoming common in almost everywhere in our society. Even now, small children have it too. Today, it has become a must-have item to everyone. If I ask my friend whether they have a handphone or not, probably almost of them will say yes. But then, is it a good idea to allow students to bring handphone to school? So I would like to let the audiences know the advantages and disadvantages of bringing handphone to school. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start my speech by stating the first advantage of student bringing phone to school. That is to make communication easier, especially between parents and their children. It will allow them to communicate with each other at any time. In the past, parents often never knew where their children were until they came home. With handphone, parents can check up on the kids and relay important information if necessary, at any time they want. For example, the children can tell their parents what are their activities and thus will make the parents less worry about their children's whereabouts. Secondly, handphones can be an invaluable tool in emergency situations. For instance, if a student is severely injured or in an emergency situation, they can call their parents or anyone for help. Thirdly, with the technology in their handphone, it can help the student to learn more. They can have access to internet and search information on there easily. Ladies and gentlemen, now I will focus on the disadvantage of bringing handphone to school. Firstly, it's about theft issue. With attractive phones available, there are good chances of phone being snatched or stolen. This happens because some pupils might not be able to afford it. Thus, the only way for them to have it is by stealing it. Students can also make extra money by stealing the handphone and selling it. Moreover, students sometimes be clumsy when keeping their things. We all know once the item is gone, it will be gone forever. The price of handphone is not cheap, and when the theft issue arises, it can cause a lot of other trouble. Secondly, the phone may cause distraction in lessons. Some students that did not silence their phone and suddenly get a phone call, it will disturb the lesson in class. They can also play games in hiding during the lesson. With so many students in the class, teacher could overlook these students. This is one of the instances where students misuse the purpose of handphone. Last but not least, by bringing phone to school, it will hinder other pupils to study more as they much more prefer to play games than reading book. They only use the privilege given for their own joy only. Thus, the passion for learning for many students will be decreasing, and this is bad because study is important in life. Only with knowledge we can be more developed. But if these young generations do not like to study, it will hinder our progress to be more successful. Ladies and gentlemen, I have lined out the pros and cons of allowing students to bring handphone to school. Now it is up to us to decide the best decision on this issue. Well then, I arrived at the end of my speech, and thus I would like to thank all for lending your ears. Therefore, I end my speech with a thank you very much and goodbye. Thank you.